Meet Jane. Jane has a good job, a family. Jane is just like you. But Jane has a problem that she can't solve, at least not on her own. Jane's rent is going up. A lot. The neighborhood that Jane lives in is getting gentrified. New expensive stores are coming in and pushing out old businesses, and the cost of living in this neighborhood has skyrocketed. Rent is going up, and the stores that Jane used to shop at have been replaced by stores that Jane cannot afford. And Jane has not seen a raise in years. Her wages have not kept up with the cost of living in the neighborhood she has called home all her life. And Jane can't leave. Her job is in this neighborhood. This is where she grew up and where her kids go to school. She simply does not have the resources to move. So what is Jane to do? Unfortunately, Jane has to make cuts in other parts of her budget to make ends meet and pay for the high cost of living in her neighborhood. Jane's story is all too common in America today, and many people are in the exact same boat. Unfortunately, many of these families make up this difference by cutting their budget for food. This leads to food insecurity in many families who are long-term residents of these gentrified areas. This change in diet and lack of healthy food can lead to a number of negative health outcomes, including depression, anxiety, and chronic disease like obesity and diabetes. While this problem is growing rapidly in America today, there is hope. There are many sources of assistance for people who are in the same situation. You just need to know where to find them. This is the reason we created Food Safe. At Food Safe, we want you to know 3 things. You are not in this alone. You don't have to choose between rent and food, and we are here to help. This website was made for people like Jane who are having trouble making ends meet in gentrified neighborhoods. At Food Safe, we work with local food assistance programs and vendors to provide assistance to residents of gentrified areas who are struggling with choosing between buying safe, healthy food and paying rent. At Food Safe, we provide you with the resources that are available to you in your own community to help you find a way to continue living where you have lived your whole life without having to sacrifice providing healthy food for you and your family. No one should have to choose between eating healthy, safe food and paying rent. And with the resources provided by Food Safe, you won't have to. So please, if you are in the same boat as Jane, or know of a friend or family member who is struggling to make ends meet, please visit us. There is never any cost, and all we need is your zip code.